It's gonna be kind of an old-fashioned haul video from Ulta. My husband gave me a gift card for my birthday, so we went shopping and my daughter got to pick out a bunch of stuff. I picked out some stuff and they went over to get some clothes and mess around. So anyway, I thought it would be fun to just do an old-fashioned style haul video, show you guys what I got and to try on. I did film this look on my eyes because nothing that I picked up was for the eyes or the base. So the palette that I'm using is the Pumpkin Kisses and Autumn Wishes palette from NBA Cosmetics. It'll probably go up after this video, I think. So if you're interested in seeing me with this filmed look, then check back on my channel. It should be posted very shortly. It's part of my palette a day series and I'm doing all my fall themed palettes. It's very rare that I actually get to go to Ulta or Sephora with just money that my family gave me for my birthday and I get to pick out things that have been in my wish list or things that I've wanted to re-up. A lot of times when I'm shopping new releases. So this was really fun for me. I actually really enjoyed getting to go down like every single aisle because I almost never get to go in store either. Swatch a bunch of stuff, pick up things that I've been wanting to get, I was getting low on, and some things that were kind of in my loves list. So let's get to it, you guys. I got myself a bag here and I'm excited to try everything on and show you guys what I got. And it might be helpful too when Black Friday comes up. Some of this stuff might go on sale. So I picked up a candle. My daughter loves candles and this one was so cute. They had a row of these and they weren't that inexpensive. They're about $22.50 a piece. They all come with little designs on there. I think there was like candy canes in some of them. It's the All Spruced Up Scented Soy Blend Candle. And this one of course smells just like pine and kind of like coconut. This is a really delicious scent to it. Super strong. Hopefully it's really fragrant when you light this. But my daughter's always pulling out candles and saying, Mom, let's get this. So I did spend part of my birthday money on this candle. Again, $22.50, but it is a pretty big candle. And then for my birthday, they only had 2 free gifts left. Usually you get to choose from like 5 or 6 things and they had some NARS, Afterglow, Sensual Lip Shines and like the minis that you could pick. But they literally had a primer and then this to choose from for my birthday gift. So this is from Alterna. It's the Caviar Anti-Aging CC Cream. Replenishing Moisture CC Cream. So I was like, okay, I'll take this, even though I have a ton of skincare right now. It's 0.85 fluid ounces. So that was my free birthday gift. Right now for holidays, they have this like little section that you can pick 5 things for $10. And so my daughter wanted some lip balms because she's so into lip balms and lip glosses. So she picked up 2 lip balms, then she picked up a shimmery spray. I picked up a nail files set. Sweet and Shimmer was the brand of all the things that you could pick for like 5 for 10. So anyway, I picked up some nail files because I'm always needing these and losing them, car, purse, and then I just got some sponges. These honestly don't feel like the greatest quality, but we were kind of down to the wire. It was time to go and she had picked out 3 things and I had picked out 1 thing and we needed 1 more. So I have a billion sponges, but I guess I'll always take more. But they're kind of cute, you know, for kids and like stocking stuffers if you wanted some stocking stuffer makeups or balms for somebody who's young and like nail files and things like that. And it's 5 for 10. So I kind of thought that was cool. Not the coolest thing in today's video, but it got me. We got some stuff. And then I bought a bunch of lashes because I have been needing lashes. So the first ones I actually have on and I've never seen Active Lash before, which is supposed to be high endurance flexible band for people on the go. It's the one I'm wearing right now. I can't say these feel like more sturdy than other lashes that I've tried, but it's supposed to retain the 3D curl when wet. Like, am I gonna wear these wet? Probably not. And these are in the style Pumpin'. They're a little bit intense, but I think they're good for camera. And then I really enjoyed these, but when I purchased them before, they're the Winks from Ardell, the half and half pre-cut lashes. And as you can see, this one is not attached because before I put these on, I tried to put these on and they are not my favorite. I have had the other half and half Winks before that were really good. These were just too short or something. Like they weren't wispy enough. I don't know. Maybe they're just a little bit demure and they weren't looking right. So I don't know if I'm loving these. I can't say that this particular style in Dream I can recommend to you, but I have had ones that I liked before. I actually got 2 in Dream. Okay, that's not great. And then I picked up the So Wispy from Kiss, just a 5 pair, signature wispy effect, and these are like the thin bands. And I usually really do like those. So that's all like the non-try-on kind of makeup items. And I did not get a ton, but I did go down like every single aisle and take a look at the things that I had in my loves list and that I had been wanting to try. Let's just go ahead and start putting this stuff on. So the first thing that I want to try is the blush from Morphe. It's the Euphoric Rush 3-in-1 Silk Blush. And this one's in the shade Staying Neutral. I love blush. I haven't purchased a Morphe product in so freaking long. Usually their releases don't draw me in, but a cream blush is the way to do it. And I did swatch this and it was way more pigmented than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be super balmy and more sheer. When I swatched it, I was like, oh no, this is intense. It's such a shame to defile the swirl, but there it is. Then you kind of rub it in and then the balm, the clear balm goes away. So more intense than I thought. Very nice. And it's radiant too. Ooh, what a beautiful shade. This is gonna be a bit of a blush try on because if you know me, I got a decent amount of blushes. Although one is a holiday set, so that doesn't count. It came with a pack of 5 and I'll talk about that one. So I'm actually gonna put this on both sides and we're just gonna do like a blush try on. So I'm gonna take off some of this foundation over and over again because I wanna see how these look. And if you guys were interested, then you guys will know what my thoughts are about the formula and the shade. Oh, this is absolute perfection. That was easy. I'm done. It's radiant. It buffs in perfectly. It's not too pigmented. It looks blurring. That's it. Like all the good stuff. Although you have to like a radiant blush because this is radiant and it does have a little bit of stickiness to it, but not too much. It's probably not going to be a super long lasting formula, but all the good things. You can sheer this out, I think. Do just a whisper. I think you can build this up. I don't think it emphasizes too much texture, but it's a nice, slightly glossy finish. And you know Morphe's pretty affordable. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw this box away because I'm pretty sure I am gonna wanna keep that permanently. Now this one was a little bit out of my comfort zone. This was from About Face. It's the Cheek Freak and I've had 2 shades in this in the past. But I have been so into purple blushes lately. Not necessarily lavender that kind of has cool tone pink pigments in it, but actual like real purple shades. If you're gonna get a purple shade done well, I feel like About Face will do it. This one is in the shade Score. I'm gonna take a little bit of a denser brush to go into this one. Actually, let's swatch it out. Again, there goes the emblem. Look how freaking cool toned and pretty that is. And I do like these. These are more of a flush of color than anything. They're not super pigmented. They're like silica based. They just feel kind of slippy and like silicone. So I'm gonna take more of a dense brush to really get the pigment on this. I have the one that's from Milk Makeup that's kind of in a similar shade. The new Jelly Bombs. I don't even know. Do we call them new anymore? And I like these purples just because they're so cool toned and they're not as light as the super pink cool tones in like the lilacs and whatnot, like the Dior. I think these look more flattering on me, less sick, more flattering. Like if I was gonna do a cool tone, I think it just would be lighter pink. I think it's gonna come from a purple blush. So I don't look flushed, it actually looks like a blush. That's so pretty. Not too pigmented, has a little bit of radiance. Again, these are not the longest lasting, but the formula is really nice. I really like this. This is a kind of formula that, because it's like silica based or whatever the formulation of this is, that it is smoother, even though it's glossier because it's a balm, that it doesn't emphasize texture. So if you're somebody who doesn't like texture, but you do like a little bit of sheen, I think these Cheek Freaks from About Face are actually really nice. This is a gorgeous shade. So much less texture, just kind of a shiny cheek that kind of like fills in all of those little spots on my cheek, all of the little texture on my cheek. This is really pretty and I think I'm gonna really enjoy this. I like this shade more than the other 2 shades that I have. Really interesting shade range in the formula. Just kind of fun, odd shades. And the fact that I got to swatch it, I was like, oh, this is definitely gonna work for me. And then the next thing I got was such a splurge. I looked before we got there if it was in stock in store because I really wanted to get this. You guys, I have talked about these almost ad nauseum in my declutters about how much I have loved my holiday blushes from Tarte in the past. And some of them have real sentimental value. And I don't think they did one last year. Not that I needed more, but I have decluttered 2 of the 3 that came in a set that I bought when I first started my makeup collection. And these look so good. And the quality of these is usually fantastic. The ones that I got had highlighters and bronzers in them, but this one is just the Amazonian Clay cheek set. And it's completely comprised of blush. And this one is the pink and corals. So it's retailing for $45, but it's an $80 retail value. Actually, no, I was wrong. This one has 1 highlighter in it, but it has 4 other blushes that are pink coral family and then 1 highlighter. So I feel like we'll use the highlighter today, but let's try on the other 4 shades. Such a splurge. because I did not need more blush at all, but because I have loved the one other Amazonian cheek clay wardrobe set that I have had in the past from Tarte, I've had in my heart to pick up more. These all have individual shade names too. Here's Timeless, which is more like a nude shade. You guys, these are like, look at this swatch. Look how powdery and beautiful that is. Look how it just buffs out. It's not too intense and it's so airbrush looking. Oh, that's such a good warmer toned option. I think that's just what we'll call it. And then this one is super fun. These are so soft. I can't even tell you, it's like a pillow. Nice magenta shade. Now this one I might not get a ton of use out of. Just look how they buff in. It's so cool. I haven't loved the individual Amazonian clay blushes that I've had in the past. I must have had one that was just a little bit more stiff. By the way, that one was in the shade Indulgence. But these ones that have come in the sets have just been so much more creamy and delicious. This one is in Lavish. And I think it's just a good set to buy for holiday if you have a blush lover in your life. That one is really pretty. That is a more dialed down pink shade. Sorry I'm like rubbing these in, but they're so creamy. I just want you to see what they look like rubbed in. And then this one here is in Polished, which is the really coral shade. Ooh, this one's the hardest of them all. Not quite as pillowy on this one. Nice range though. You get kind of a nude, a hot pink, a lighter pink, and then a corally shade. For these blush, I think I'm gonna do one on either side so that I'm only taking foundation off once between these blush, and then we're gonna decide like which ones, oh my goodness, I wanna keep on, I think at the end. So I'm gonna take the one that's in Polished on this side on a really fluffy brush. I feel like you can really dig into that. Can you do too much? Oh my gosh. These are so good. They just look like airbrushed goodness on the cheeks. No emphasizing texture. It's not too much pigment. Yikes, yikes. So pretty. Let's take the warm one, the really warm one, the almost kind of burnt red brownie shade on the other side to pair with this one. They do have another of this set, but it wasn't in stock. There's one that's like made for deeper skin tones. I think these blush are definitely for lighter skin tones. Although those pinks could probably work for a deeper skin tone. I don't know if these two shades would. But the deeper skin tone set, which I can't remember what that was, but if I find it, you guys, I'll throw up a picture. It was not in stores. I only found the pinks and coral in store. Look at that. You can keep building this up, but this doesn't have to be super intense. It's just smooth and gorgeous. These two aren't terribly different the way that I buffed them out. These are just fabulous. The way that these look are just not too intense. They're really just an absolute fabulous blush formula. I'm telling you, the Amazonian clay ones that come in the holiday sets, I just feel like are better quality. You guys tell me if you've experienced similar things. I've just found that the individual Amazonian clay have just been a little bit harder pressed. Even though they're a great long-lasting formula, they just weren't as easy to pick up on a fluffy brush the way that I have found the holiday sets too. Like this one and the one before, because I've only had two, but that's been my experience with both. I'm still trying to decide like which one I'm gonna end with, and I feel like the one in Polished, the very first of these ones, I really liked, and then I really liked the Morphe one. Either of those would look good with the eye look that I have going. All right, let's go into the lighter pink one next. This one is in the shade Lavish. Tap off the brush because this is a little bit more of a dense brush. Oh, maybe it didn't even need to be tapped off. Look how freaking smooth these are, you guys. These are so pretty. They're such a good powder blush formula, truly and really. All right, let's go into the last one. It's just so fast. The blush isn't making me work for it with the application. I'm not at all sorry I got this. This one seems really pigmented, but this one I feel like would work for a deeper skin tone if you built it up. Let's see how intense it is on my skin tone. Ooh. Woo! All right, let's like dial some of that off just a little bit because that's really intense. Definitely I think would work for a deeper skin tone. Still a beautiful formula, and still if I went in for a light hand or I had like a nice pink eye look, this would look good. It's a little bit more intense than I usually go for. A little bit more vibrant, I mean, than what I go for blush. But it's not bad if you like something like this, and I might have gone in with a little bit of a heavy hand. Still, such a beautiful, amazing formula. All right, let's move on to the next thing. So I picked up the Lancome Tint Idole Transforming Bronzer. This was a splurge for me because I've been trying to pare down my bronzer collection, so I really didn't need more bronzers. But if I think about Lancome and how I feel about their makeup, they do amazing makeup. They make great skincare too. Some of my favorite splurge item skincare that I actually think works. They have great foundations. The Tarte Idole Ultra Wear Care and Glow is one of my favorite foundations. The matte is okay, but it's not my absolute favorite. The concealers that I've tried, they do great mascaras. They do excellent lip products. They just do a tremendous job. Their blush, some of my favorite blush in my whole collection, and they're pretty unique too. They make like shimmery blush. They're fabulous. So I wanted to get this because I knew it was going to be good quality, but it's a little bit of a higher price point. This one is in 02 Light, but I think that's the lightest shade. And I also really wanted this because it looks like a little bit of a rosy tone to it. Lancome usually does really good shading. Like even in their base products, they do a lot of very cool tone stuff, which is hard to find even if a brand says it's cool tone. Oh, that's gonna be perfect for me. They don't always come out that way. So thank you to my husband for basically allowing me to buy this. It is fragranced though, which a lot of Lancome products are, but it's so mild. It's almost not there. It's so light and I can handle it because it's not floral. This is perfect for fair skin tones and it's like a soft buttery formula, not too pigmented. This is absolutely delicious. I could just sit here and keep applying this. This is fabulous. That's definitely going to become one of my favorite bronzers. It's not too orange. It has like a little bit of warmth to it, like slightly, you know, kind of like what a bronzer should do, more in red pigments than orange pigments. That's just absolutely fabulous. That's like top-notch makeup right there. Down to packaging, formula, the way that it looks, shade of it, top-notch. I'm actually going to throw the Morphe one back on. It's just what I'm feeling right now with this eye look. It was either that or that kind of more, I don't know why I'm tapping off a cream, that more orangey one from Tarte. But because we're going into lip products next and I pretty much have an idea of what I want to keep on, I think it's going to come out a little bit more pink than orange. So I feel like this blush would just match better. And I'm just feeling a little bit of radiance. I'm pretty matte right now. My complexion is pretty matte. That is freaking stunning. Ooh, I feel like you get so many better things when you're able to go in store and swatch stuff or even see it in person than a lot of times when I'm buying stuff online. I'm so much more choosy when I'm in store than when I'm online. I don't know why. Let's do the highlighter from Tarte now. And this one is in the shade Shimmer, which is really just a champagne color. Ooh my gosh. So again, this, look at that, collection of this pinks and corals is probably going to only suit a lighter complexion. Although this will just probably show up on everybody. That's just fabulous. Honestly, that's just good makeup right there. Simple, did its job, just good makeup. That's intense though. I'm gonna blend the blush and the highlighter in a little bit together. Right here, kinda on the apples of my cheeks. Okay, that's absolutely fabulous. Now let's move on into lip products. I got two, and I only intended to get one from Ole Henriksen, and one of you actually recommended creme brulee one to me because I really do like my creme brulee. I like the tres leches in my lip products. I like things that are like caramel and creme brulee and just dessert, like vanilla-y, caramel-y desserts. But then the Citrus Sunshine one smelled like orange creamsicle, which is my other weakness. So I had to get two of these. I like a lot of these lip balms. I have too many, but I like a lot of them and I'm really into the flavored ones. So there you go. It had to be done. And then my daughter even got one too. I think she got the original. And there is creme brulee. Oh, I can even smell it just swatching it. I didn't even know these were scented when I saw these come out. It's the Pout Preserve Peptide Lip Treatment. So it has cocoa butter, acai sterols, and peptides. I don't know what all of that is, okay? But say orange creamsicle or creme brulee and I'm all for it. Those are both of them swatched out. But before I put those on my lips, I picked up a lip liner from NYX. Not new, not cool probably. It's in the shade Mauve. I am desperately trying to find a cool toned mauve shade in a lip liner. I think I have like one and it's from Sephora, but it's uber creamy, so it doesn't last super long. So I am trying to find one that's a little bit longer lasting. So I got this pencil one after looking at a billion of them in store because I like the NYX liner formula, but I feel like sometimes the pencil ones last a little bit longer than the retractable. It's not always the case. I think that is cool toned. The problem with mauves on me is that they come out too warm all the time, all the freaking time. So this is inexpensive, but again, NYX does a really good liner formula in pretty much everything. In their Epic liners, liquid and pencils, also their lip liners, they do a really good job. So let's try this creme brulee one on with this lip liner. If you guys are not a fan of creme brulee, you wouldn't like it because this is distinctly like creme brulee, which smells like a fiery roasted something, which is exactly what creme brulee is. They usually fire it. I love it. I absolutely love it. This is a great lip combo. These are pretty much sheer. You're just getting them for taste and moisture. They are moisturizing. These have a little bit of stickiness to them, which is usually good for a lip balm when it's not too thick because it'll last a little bit longer than come straight off. So that's gorgeous. But there's one other lip product that I picked up that was total splurge that I think I've even had in my loves list at Ulta, which was from Sachu. You guys will have to help me on how to pronounce that. It's the Peel Off Lip Liner and it's not focusing at all. This one is in Get Ready 07, which I think is a red, but I think it'll come out a lot lighter once you peel it off. So let's give this a go. And I think we'll maybe leave it on depending upon how it ends up coming out on the lips. And then we'll put this in the center of the lips. But I am pleased with the NYX lip liner. I think it did come out way more cool toned and it's light enough. That's what I'm usually looking for too. So yeah, look how red this looks. Let's see what it looks like. That highlighter is so intense. Okay, I'm not even gonna read the directions. Peel Off Lip Liner Tattoo. Like, dare I swatch this? It just looks black. Wow, that is red. At least it's got a pointy tip, so you can probably get pretty precise. It's a really sticky formula. I'm so scared. Do you have to lay this like thick? Do I have to go like this? Because it's kind of like skipping across my lip lines. Do I have to go fast? Oh no, what if I mess up? I'm afraid that if I don't lay it thick enough, I'm not gonna be able to get it off. Then what happens if I screw up? Is it gonna like stain me like my face? You guys, I'm absolutely scared of this. Okay, I did literally the worst job. I hope I did it thick enough that I can actually peel it off. Let's see what this box says. A long wear lip liner keeps your lips in line all day at night for fuss-free lip looks that stay. Infused with hyaluronic acid and vitamin E for conditioning benefits. I'm totally scared because it's starting to dry now. Using the precision tip applicator, trace along the lip line in an even layer. Leave on for up to 20 minutes. What? I cannot wait 20 minutes. Stop. After formula has set, use fingers to slowly peel the film tint off to unveil smudge-proof long-wear lip color. It's like a stain on steroids. Here's what it looks like on my hand. That took a bit of scrubbing too, just to get it to dial that back just a little bit. Oh my gosh, it's not gonna peel off. You gotta lay it super thick. Like, I'm never even gonna get an edge on this. Oh boy. Okay, I got an edge. I got an edge right here. Let's take it off. Okay, it actually does heal. That is so satisfying. Okay, let me see if I can get another edge. Ooh, that's kind of hard to like get an edge. You gotta go really thick on the inside. Oh my gosh. Okay, that actually worked. Was that worth it? I don't know. Moira Beauty has some like stay all day lip liners that really do stain you to the point where don't put them on if your lip product can't last as long as the lip liner, because then literally this is what it leaves at the end. So I don't know if this is kind of gimmicky for me or if I'll actually reach for it. Let's throw on the balm. Yeah, see? I don't know about this. Ooh, this is like an orange creamsicle. So delicious. You can really taste it. I'm not sure about this lip liner though, because now what? I'm just all lip liner. Ooh, I don't even think I can get this off with a wet wipe. I'm gonna throw the creme brulee one back on. I have to say I like it better, but also I thought it would blend in with the red a little bit better. And as far as I remember, these all come in like super vibrant shades, so I don't remember there being a brown. I could be wrong, but a brown would even be nice just to give your lips some dimension. I think this red is just maybe a little bit intense unless you're gonna put like a red on top of it. You know, this would even be kind of cool if you just did it all over the lip instead of just a lip liner, which I'm sure you could probably do. But I'm gonna leave it there. I think it's fine. I think it's fine like this. That was everything that I got for my birthday haul. I hope you guys enjoyed this haul and this try on. I will be linking everything in the description box in case you guys are interested. If you guys aren't currently subscribed, I'd love to see you subscribe so you can stick around. I'm out of here and I hope to catch you all in my next video. Bye guys.